Just figure it out.
Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Bro Talk. We live. What's up, bros? B man, where you at, man? What you doing?
I'm working on some big stuff happening in the community, man.
All right.
I'll give y'all the early scoop. So mostly everyone has probably seen the video that went viral within the last couple of weeks. Dad's on duty.
Okay, yeah. Yep.
So we are working on a similar type of initiative here in Rochester. Some men, men coming together. And so y'all be on the lookout. You know what I mean? You two in particular, but whoever's on here watching. You know what I mean? There's gonna be some. I'm gonna be pulling on all my. You know what I mean? All my contacts. We mobilizing, we organizing. You know what I mean? To have some impact in this community. You know what I mean? There's an African proverb that says, essentially the child who feels neglected, will burn down that village. You know what I mean? To feel the warmth that they didn't get. So we trying to warm up this village. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
So
I know you can't tell us too much, but can you tell us? Can we get a date when we can sign up, registration, anything like that?
Here's some initial registration information. This Saturday, the Rochester City School District is having an event, a community event. So I'm gonna be sharing that flyer.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be sharing that flyer, and we are gonna be doing. We have a session. We've already gotten commitment from the district to have a session there. So there will be some signups that we'll be doing some sign up there. So again, be on the lookout. If you and you don't have to, we're not talking about somebody who is a dad because you don't had a kid. If you're a coach, if you know what I mean, if you volunteer, if you know what I mean, just a father figure, a role model somewhere, somebody in the community that cares about kids, man. We want you involved. We want you a part of what we're doing. This is they say it takes a village, so we calling on the village. You know what I mean?
No doubt. Hey, B, you always doing great work around dads, man. Shout out to your line, Black Dads Matter, for sure. I mean, you live
appreciate it
every single day. Taking your son from taking him to football practice to helping them, man, to overcome
drumming, Boy Scouts, man,
everything, right?
But that's what it is, man. That's what the job is coming in and doing everything we can to make sure our kids have a better chance, a better community than the one we inherited. You know what I mean? And I don't care how high up on the on the socioeconomic ladder you start. You know what I mean? Your goal is to give your kids and allow your kids to have better. So, you know what I mean? That's what the goal is.
I don't know if y'all had a chance. We didn't get to discuss this before. Did y'all get a chance to watch Colin Kaepernick's new series?
No, I do have it on deck to watch. You know what I mean? I'm definitely gonna watch it.
But what you just said is amongst the three of us, we know it's important, and I'm sure people that are listening too, man. But like to learn things about him that I didn't even know because I just didn't take the time to read it and check it out, man. To know that his brother was adopted.
He grew up adopted in
all white family,
he developed a relationship. He developed a relationship with his biological mom. Later in life, in terms of what I mean, he had already kind of reached a certain level before he had a relationship with his biological mom.
Yeah. So check that out, man. When y'all get a chance, it's good, man. Like, I mean, I know us two playing football and Isaac playing soccer. We
hockey, man. I play floor hockey.
Don't sleep on floor hockey, bro. Like, floor hockey games used to go down. Like, oh wait, y'all didn't play floor hockey in the city school district, huh?
Yeah, we did, bro. Middle school.
Oh, okay.
We were advanced. You ain't play that till like.
Why you shaking your head, my love? Right? Why you shaking your head, bro?
Judgment, man. It's
crazy, man.
Somebody gonna say something because I made that comment, man. But we love hockey, man. Where I was from, but anyway,
listen, I love hockey.
Suburban privilege, man.
The only reason,
where I was from, like.
Listen, the only reason I played.
Y'all like my privilege sweater?
It's like cashmere.
Cashmere. Nah, this ain't cashmere, man. This Old Navy.
No, I could tell.
Man, it looked like.
I can tell. I can tell.
It looked
why
like.
You got a hoodie on though, man? You inside, bro? It's not raining,
bruh. You don't understand. Like, I guess you know what I mean. These, when you connected with these large entities, they turn the heat on at a certain time of the year, and they turn the air on at a certain time of the year. And I guess we ain't
blast y'all out of there, man. That's what they doing.
Yeah, this is it's been cold in this building. Every building I've been in all day has been freezing.
Yeah, they said we're not turning on the heat, man, until November 15th.
Yeah,
trying to keep this bill down, man. Yo, Ike, what's good with you, bro?
Nothing, man. Absolutely nothing. I'm just going about my day as if it's another day, man. Yeah, man. I've been working and just kind of grinding out, trying to get things ready for for the school year. Although it's already started, we're in a place now where we're just kind of getting our programming ramped up. So, just kind of focusing in on that and trying to get things going on the work front. With the family, just trying to enjoy every moment that we get together. Your kids, being back in school, and me actually going back into the office. I don't get to see them, as much. So just coming home and checking in on them and making sure that they had a good day, and if they didn't have a good day, doing that daddy coaching, making sure
Hey, what does a session of daddy coaching look like?
It depends on the day, bro. It changes every day. So I mean, it could be consoling one of your children because they had a bad day, even though they think they had a bad day, but it was really only a bad moment, or it was a bad they didn't do what they wanted to do on a test, or
it's the rest of the life for them, man.
Right. They thought everybody was supposed to be their friend, and life don't really work like that. So it's just those growing pains, and kind of talking your kids through that.
How are they making friends out there, being in a new district?
Good, yeah. So Ava, like, she's just a little socialite, so
okay, it's easy for her then. She
connects with people pretty well. I think Tamia is doing well too. She's making the connections with a few of the kids in her class, and getting to know some of them, and others just not. And again, I think just kind of being different and looking different, that's something that they gotta kind of get used to and accustomed to.
Have you had the hair conversation yet?
Nah, not yet. Might be a little early, but
okay.
I'm sure it's gonna come in the next year or so.
Yeah. Kids are inquisitive, man. They're
listen, brother. Let me show y'all real quick. You know what I mean? How what we got working here. You know what I mean? These are some of the gentlemen who are all a part of this initiative. You know what I mean? And we got George Warren over here. You know what I mean? This how y'all know it's heavy hitting, man. Look, we got Honcho over here, man. We got the Honcho, Willie Robinson. Look, we got the GOAT himself, Tony Jordan. Listen,
Tony Jordan, what's up, sir?
And we got brother Ricky, county legislator.
Yes, sir.
Ricky Fraser. You know what I'm saying? Listen,
Ricky Fraser. Yes, sir.
Good to see.
My guys, what's going on? Y'all doing good work, man.
And hold on, and they let you win the meeting, B?
Listen, man, listen, I lucked up some kind of way, man. God got favor.
Hey, man, favor might not be fair, but it's yours, right?
Yeah, so I'm just blessed to be in the building and blessed to be at the table and part of, something that's gonna. I really feel like what we're gonna do is gonna impact our community and for not just for the now, but you know what I mean. Man, the amazing thing about kinetic energy is once the first law of physics and thermodynamics says, man, anything in motion wants to stay in motion, man. We start something, man. If we get some momentum behind it, man, all we got to do is just keep letting it roll, man.
Yeah. B, man, well, you go ahead and be in the meeting, bro. We here.
Well, listen, I'm here. Oh, we wrapping up. That's why, you know what I mean.
Okay. All right. Okay.
That's why I show. That's why I was able to go around the table and show these brothers. You know what I mean.
Oh, so you already done took care of business. See, that's that's
that's
how the men do it, man. We take care of business.
That's the goal, man. Is to
no doubt.
Handle business.
Hey, so this weekend, man, I went to New York City. Took my wife down to see Robert Glasper and bRHO down at the Blue Note. Man, we had such a great time, bro. Man, just being out of, I love Rochester, man, but just being in a different place. We stayed in New Jersey, like Edison, New Jersey. We got to see my aunt too. We went to Big Anna's on the Friday. And then on the Saturday, we hung out at the mall, which was across the street. And we went and drove down to the Blue Note. So I had to test my parking skills because I had to make sure I still had it, man, in New York. So I squeezed into this little spot, SUV. And there was a guy watching me from the building, and so I went up to him, and I was like, he's like, man, yeah, I thought I was gonna have to report you, man, if you would have tapped that car. I was like, I was just testing my skills. But yo, Ike, listen to this, and B, I'm talking to the dude, right? We chatting, whatever, and he's like, yeah, I know some guy from Rochester, man. Yeah, I had a friend up there. Went to school. I was like, he went to RIT. He was like, nah. He was like, University of Rochester. He was like, nah. I was like, Brockport. He was like, yeah, Brockport, man. And we used to come up there all the time, man. I was like, Jermaine Stooks. He was like, yeah, Jermaine Stooks. So it's crazy how every time I go to the city, I either see somebody I know or I see somebody that knows somebody that I know. So, yeah, man, he remembered the parties that we did back in the day and everything, man. So it was cool. But then we went to the venue, man, and it was real grown, real sexy. It was dope. It was dope, man. I would encourage anybody to get out and check out a show, whether it's Broadway, the Blue Note, or anything, man. Just outside of town, man. I say do it. It's important.
So y'all went down there specifically for that concert?
Yeah, we just went for the concert. Just,
nice,
dropped the kids off at my parents' house and the dog. And, yeah, man, we went on and just went for the concert, man. Came back.
Yo, what is that like? What is that like asking somebody to watch your dog, man?
Bro.
as a pet owner, because I've never been a pet owner. I don't think I ever will be a pet owner. It's hard enough to get people to watch kids, you know what I mean? And they all potty trained. So
Well, my
what is
dad
that like trying to get somebody to watch the dog, man?
Yeah, well, my dad said when we first got the dog, he said he'll watch it for us.
Okay.
If it needed to be. So he did that. But yeah, man, adding a dog puts a wrench in a lot of plans. We gotta go in a couple of weeks. We're going to DW. And I know my kids don't have social media, but we're going to DW, man, and gotta find a spot for the dog, man. And if you want to put a dog up, it's like $300 for 5 days.
Yeah.
And then you got the dog gotta have shots, everything.
Nah, buddy, I can't afford it, man.
Yo, I say leave the dog outside, man. Just leave a bunch of food, man. Hey, she'll figure it out.
Nah, you have all types of tickets and the police at your house when you got pets, bro. People love pets, man. You can't do that to an animal, man.
Yeah, man. They'll be protesting outside my door and all type of craziness, man. Yeah, but yeah, so we got it taken care of, man, with the dog. Yeah, I can't get rid of it. That's a no go. That my wife got that dog, man. I've been trying to, I'm
so
not
did y'all
in that territory. Huh?
So did y'all like adopt the dog, or did y'all like
no? She bought it.
From somebody? Oh man.
And them little dogs is
there's too many
expensive.
dogs out there looking for a home to be paying all these thousands of dollars for a dog.
Bro,
$1,000 dog, man.
Bro, like my dog need a new home too, man. When that dog turned 18 in dog years, which is in about 2 years, man. Y'all, hey,
you gotta move out.
Get a job, bro. Yo, I said I was gonna take pictures to try to get our money back for buying it. Like, man, let me just take some pictures of the dog and sell the prints. This dog gonna work, man. This dog can't be here for free. Gonna be like everybody else.
Yeah, man. Everything that come in this house gotta contribute something, man. So
that's
the
where
dog just gonna sit around and eating. Like, you gotta go. You gotta go.
Yeah.
Sorry to all the pet lovers out there, but that's just how I feel.
Yeah. The manager said animals have more rights than people in prisons, man.
Definitely black people. I tell you that much, right?
Yeah, that's why you gotta watch that Colin Kaepernick, bro. I'm telling you, you're gonna see stuff and be like, yeah.
You gotta watch Dave Chappelle too. If you ain't watch that Dave Chappelle.
Oh yeah. But I'm gonna tell you what though. So when I was driving down to Jersey, you know how sometimes you're driving and you just coasting, right? You're not really like looking at the speed. You're just riding, man. It's like one of them kind of side, roads or whatever. Driving, and I see this car pull out. I'm like, okay. We get pulled over or whatever, man. The guy comes up to the door. Like, yeah, you're going 64 and 50, da da da. So I'm like, actually I didn't say anything. I just gave him my stuff. I was like, here you go. My wallet was in my bag in the back of the car. So I was like, hey, I'm getting my wallet. It's in the back here. He's like, oh yeah, fine, whatever. Flash a little light so I can see and so he can see. Whatever, man. Man, don't you know we got off with a warning, bro? I was like, man, where in America?
I guess Jersey,
brothers. But you know what though? Like, I was for real. I was not intentionally trying to over speed. I really just had like zoned out. You drive, you just zone out. I just zoned out, and it just wasn't thinking no more, man. I was like, man, that was nothing but Jesus. So I had to say, thank you, Lord.
Right. Were you using the Waze app?
Huh?
Were you using the Waze app?
I didn't use it. I didn't use it this time, and I was like, I need to use it.
Man, every time you go on a road trip, and for those of y'all out there listening, man, whenever y'all go on a road trip, download the Waze app, WAZE. It's a social media type GPS app. If for those of you that don't know, it'll help you get to point A, point B with the quickest route. If there's a traffic jam or there's
it's real good for that.
Yeah, if there's an accident, up the street that 10 minutes up the street, it's gonna reroute you. It's gonna take you the fastest way. And then the best part of it, it's that from that social aspect, if there's somebody that's 5 miles ahead of you, 4 miles ahead of you, and you're doing 80 miles an hour, and they see a cop, and they add it on there, by the time you get to that point, they're going to put that there's a police officer ahead. So, it kind of gives you those warnings as well, too. So if you haven't used it before, this is your public service announcement. This is your chance to get on.
Yeah. Yo, Waze, if you listening to this, we'll take a cut out that check, by the way.
Yeah. This is one of them times where I just got to share with the neighborhood, with the people. But
Nah, you're right. I should have had it on, man. I should have. I mean, I wasn't in a rush either, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes you're in a rush, or sometimes you just got to get there. And that Waze app, man, that'll do it for you for sure. Yeah, it does tell you everything. It tells you everything. Sometimes it talk too much. You be like, hey, like this thing never stopped talking. But nah, it's a great app, man. So we had to throw up a prayer, man, and thank the man who gave us a warning, for that, man. We always hear stories about things can go the other way real quick, you know what I mean? So I was just blessed to have a person like him, who I think he was just trying to do his job, man, and get home, just like the rest of us. So I appreciated that. And I don't know who you are, sir, but thank you.
Yeah, it could have been close to the end of this shift. He's like, I ain't doing this paperwork. Like, you ain't got no drugs in here? All right, man.
Yeah, right. Nah, but he asked me if I had points. I was like, nah, I'm good. Nah, no points here, buddy.
What, points on your license?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nah,
hey, man, gotta keep it clean, man. Gotta keep it clean.
Yeah, man. It's a blessing. It's a blessing for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So what we doing for the holidays, bro?
So yeah, as we're talking, well, I mean, obviously we just had the whole Halloween thing.
Okay.
Went to a little quick party down at Taste of the Bahamas. Shout out to Gotti and Jamal.
Yeah, shout out to Gotti.
They're always giving back to to the community. So they invited some people that are kind of their regulars down there to bring their kids down. They cook some food for everybody. They had some candy. Ezra, she did her thing with some of the desserts. Made a bunch of cookies and and the kids too. Made a bunch of cookies and cupcakes and things like that. So it was a real cool event. Nice and mellow. And then when we got home, the kids went up the street real quick to a couple houses on our street and got some candy and came home. So
there was nobody out, right? There was no.
Yeah, there actually was, man.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, I mean, so when we got back, it was already dark. When we got back from the party, it was probably about close to 8 o'clock or so. And there were still cars riding up and down the street, dropping their kids off, walking around. One of the cars stopped in front of my house. I'm like, nope, we just got home, man. No candy here. But there were definitely a lot of our neighbors that were handing out candy and things.
Halloween not the same no more. I know, like for us, man, we made a personal choice in our family, man. We just don't do Halloween. I mean, let me just say it, like, we don't do like the trick or treating. We don't watch the movies or anything like that. But like, we did let the kids dress up at school because they had like a little thing they were doing, the candy and stuff. And then when they were with my parents, whatever they did, whatever, but just in general, we don't really celebrate it. But it's different, man. I just remember like you would be outside, like it would be packed, man. Like people, like the street, you couldn't even drive down the street. It'd be so packed, with people just trick or treating, man. It's just different now. And just times are different.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of depends on the neighborhood that you're into. Sometimes if you're in a neighborhood where there's a lot of kids, you'll see that. I know a lot of in the city, kind of where I grew up. It's like, I'm not going to treat by my house. Well, you don't know what you're getting in them baskets. I mean, I wasn't allowed to go trick or treating as a child either.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so tell my mom that like scarred me for life, but but at the end of it, it wasn't really safe to be out, on certain streets. So I think I see that on my street now where I am. It's a lot more welcoming. I see people again driving in and kind of getting out and walking the streets over here. That probably came from the city, and I see absolutely nothing wrong with it. As a parent,
I used to do that.
Yeah, as a parent, you want your kid to be safe. You want your child to be safe. So there's a I'll give them extra candy. If I see that, So understand the circumstances that they grew up in, and not too far away from that. You got to respect it.
I used to live in a complex, man. Shoot, I feel like that was the best place to go trick or treating, man. When I lived in Chili, it was called Meadowbrook Farms at the time. Yo, man, these people was handing out chips, whole like Snicker bars, everything, man. Like it was.
You went to that one neighbor house that was giving out steak subs, right?
Yo, they giving out steak subs. Yo.
Yeah, but you got those certain neighborhoods like you always hear the stories. Like again, I didn't go trick or treating as a kid, but those are kids like, we used to go out to Spencerport or whatever like that, and they was giving out whole Snicker bars and all.
Yeah, man.
We going back out there again, So there's certain places that you go, you're gonna kind of make out,
Yeah, man. So for Thanksgiving, man, so you think you're gonna stay here?
Yeah, Thanksgiving more than likely I'll be here in Rochester, right. And then
we'll be eating at your house then.
I ain't cooking, so as long as you bring some food, it's all good.
You want to say hi? Come say hi, man. So you can go back downstairs. Say what's up.
Hey Jay, what up?
Say what's up.
What's up?
All right, go back downstairs, okay?
Guys, you guys almost done?
Yeah, we're almost done.
How many minutes you have left?
Well, you taking up my minutes right now.
We got 5 minutes.
I'll see you in a couple minutes, okay?
Okay.
Close my door. That's parenting 101, man. Just so y'all know, kids.
TJ, what up, bro?
What's up, man? You on mute?
You muted. bRHO don't know how to work his phone.
Yeah, bRHO muted you.
Don't cut me loose, man.
Oh. Hey man, I know you busy.
Go ahead.
I said I know you busy.
You see, they got me here this late, and it ain't even time to go yet.
Hey, you always doing the work, man. You always doing the work, Tony. Always.
You gotta have these legends, man.
Yeah,
Listen.
for sure. Man, shout out to Tony Jordan, man, a legend in the city, man.
See, now it's time to go, y'all.
Yeah, we trying to shout him out. We trying to give him his roses now.
Nah, but that's what I love about, you know what I mean, Mr. Jordan, man. You know, he is all about the work behind the scenes, you know what I mean? And that man is one of the most, you know what I mean, humble brothers with.
Yeah.
And if there's ever anybody that had room to brag in this community,
it would definitely be him. It would definitely be him, man.
This dude is I mean, you talking about two sports superstar, made it to the league, man. It's kids with dreams, you know what I mean? Matter of fact,
high school, man, at that.
Yeah, speaking of which, man, shout out to Seven McGee, man. Young brother from Rochester, you know what I'm saying? He's attending the University of Oregon right now. True freshman, scored his first career college touchdown.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, on Saturday against Colorado, man. I watched the game, and this Rochester in my heart so heavy, man. You know what I mean? My Michigan Wolverines lost on Saturday, and I still watched his game because I knew it was gonna be on TV, and I had to support, man. Rock, you know what I'm saying? And he was in there, man. You know, he was in there making an impact as well, man.
That's what's up.
He got a lot of touches, you know what I'm saying? Man, and
as
for
a true freshman?
Yeah.
Wow.
And for me, down at I was watching it, and he made some. I mean, he made some big blocks in the passing game. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he scored a touchdown. I mean, he should be on ESPN today, right? Or was that the other day?
Yeah, it would have been Saturday and Sunday. Saturday and Sunday, he would have. You know what I mean? But yeah, he was doing it. He was balling.
That's what's up, man. Yo, shout out to that young brother, man. And
yeah, man, Seven McGee, man, East High. You know what I'm saying? Product. You know, so shout out to East High, man. They you know what I mean? They produced some really talented players in the last few years, man. Again, Seven McGee, Poncho Barnwell, man. They've had, you know what I mean, kids, man. You know, you go over the course of time, man. They churn out. D1 basketball talent as well.
So, yo, shout out to Greg too, man, for CTC, man, because my brother, man, putting in a lot of work as well, man, with a lot of these athletes.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. You know what I mean, again, so to that point, man, shout out to brothers like Greg Hopkins, G Hop, man, and CTC. Shout out to Mo Jackson, man, another Rochester man, legend. You know what I'm saying? He got the Mo Jackson school, Marshall. And they got the Speed Academy, the MJ school, and the Speed Academy. You know, with that he's doing with Aubrey Sheffield, man. So you know what I mean? Just you name it, man. Rochester got it, man. And
doing it, doing this thing.
Yeah, you also got who else is? Oh, man, you got brothers like Jamon Alexander, man, who out here coaching in the community. You know what I'm saying? Again, if you know Rochester, man, you know Jamon. Man, Eric Rose, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Quentin Rose, man, East High. Richard Carney graduate, but he's in the league, he's playing in the NBA G League.
And his little brother.
Yeah, his little brother doing his things, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then you got, speaking of E Rose, the city of Rochester has the Rochester Community Sports Complex, man. If you have not had a chance to go by there, man,
that's a dope spot.
Listen, you have no idea. So the old Marina Auto, again, Rhinos Stadium, they took the building and they've completely renovated it. There's a full court basketball.
Oh, I haven't been inside yet. I've only been on the field.
And the machine, the equipment they've invested in, man, there's top notch. Listen, this is state of the art equipment, man. They got a machine.
They should play all Section 5 games there, man. There's no reason why they need to go out to the universities, man. I know no shade to them, but
Fort East. Yeah.
Or you know what I mean? Or
yeah,
Friday night game for the schools that don't have lights. So had them young guys play under the lights, man, because it, you know, that's all part of it, man. For high school, that Friday night lights, man, it's nothing.
Yeah,
nothing
absolutely.
You know, absolutely. Then when they play in college, if they play in college, then they play on Saturdays. But then they may also play under the lights too, you know. And then if they make it to Sunday,
man. When I tell you that stadium and you know, I know it's early, but they've been looking at potentially looking at putting a roof over the stadium so that
man,
way
they do that, it's over. Like there's no other place to go.
Absolutely. So again, you know, the city is investing in the community and our youth. You know what I mean? And that's you know, it's what you want to see. You know what I mean? Because you know, I remember being a high school athlete, and I'm like, man, you know, I'm grateful for these youth to have these opportunities to, you know what I mean, that the community is creating to invest in them to have a shot at a future, because we've always had the talent. The talent has always been here. You know what I mean?
Always.
The talent is here. So, you know, investing in it and giving them opportunities to be able to, you know, showcase themselves and be, you know, cultivate that talent at this level. So that way, by the time they get to college, man, they where they need to be.
Oh, what happened? He froze on you too?
Yeah, he's going through a tunnel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So since we shouting out, man, shout out to like all the school principals, and you know, because their job right now has been absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
You know, I think every day there's probably somebody that's calling in, you know, in a job, you know, in a profession right now that is already short staffed, you know, and finding ways to still make it happen. You know, I met with a couple principals today at the schools, and, you know, just kind of listening to them and, you know, understanding how much that they care for the young people it was really inspiring, you know, just to kind of, you know, be in that presence. We haven't been back in the, you know, our programs haven't been back in the schools in a while. So we're trying to actually get our after school programs going again for the winter. And you know, our young people are facing so many different challenges right now. You know,
those afternoon programs are needed.
Yeah, man. You know, absolutely. So it's been really tough for, you know, some of the kids in the school right now, and the principals and the teachers, man, they're just going above and beyond to make some things happen, you know, for the young people. So shout out to all the education professionals, you know, out there as well too, doing their thing every single day.
I'm gonna tell you why, man. I respect educators, administrators, man, and everybody that work in the building, because besides their own children, man, they literally love those children. And I know it's not all of them, we know that, but for the ones that do, man, they love them kids like it's their own children, man. I've seen, we've done it. I've seen give kids money, food, clothing, shoes, take them on college tours, take them to the store, just anything they needed, man. Like, you know, run interference maybe between them and, you know, someone that trying to hurt them, man. Like, yo, there's a whole part of educating outside of the classroom that just doesn't get talked about enough, man. Like, this is a life work, and yet, and they don't get paid enough. We know that. Pitching is good though; they stay on long enough. But and the benefit
is nice too.
Yeah, yeah, he definitely wiped his nose for everybody to see, manager. Yeah, he did. What have you talked to him afterwards about? What do you call it? Etiquette. But hey, real quick before we roll, I want to shout out, man, this young man. I saw him play a couple times. I don't know him, but I'm gonna show him right here. I probably can't see it.
You cover your face so there you go.
Okay, from Gage Childline, man. This young man named Demarion Mewborn. I think he's my barber's. I think it's his nephew. In 9 games, he ran 259 times for 1,748 yards, 6.7 yard average, 194.2 yards per game, and 25 touchdowns. God.
That's not like me when I was in high school playing
Man,
Madden.
no, it don't. But God,
I'm playing a video game though.
Oh, Madden 95, 96, 97, Madden 2000. I sent this picture. My old coach put it up on Twitter. I sent that picture to our running back when I was a junior, man, named Chris Leggett. We used to call him Legs back in the day. Man, he was doing them type of numbers. So I showed it to him. I was like, hey, man, the legacy still continues. And of course, with the other running backs. But that young man, if he not all Greater Rochester in general, it's a problem. Like that young man should be all Greater Rochester, man, putting up them numbers. And, I mean, the team struggled this year. But if it wasn't for him, man, they wouldn't have got the ones that they got, and the rest of the team. But that brother right there deserves – his kudos, man. Like, woof, 25 touchdowns. Gosh, that means he scored all the touchdowns. Just about. But I just want to shout my school out, man. That's all I really wanted to do.
Yeah, we know. You got to get them in there somehow. Now, so those of y'all that are listening, those of y'all in the chat, those of y'all that might watch the show later on in syndication, you put in the chat like some ideas that you want to hear from different show, and ladies, put in some topics that you guys want to hear from a male perspective as well too, and also a female perspective. I think one of the things that we should do, Kareem and Bilal, we'll talk about it a little bit more, is to bring on some other guests. Maybe to get a different perspective, female perspective as well too. And just kind of see how it changes the dynamic of our conversations.
Yeah, we haven't had any ladies on yet, man. For sure, we gotta.
Yeah, so I think we might need to explore that a little bit too. Deirdre, when you're ready, let us know. We'll get you on the show, share some of your thoughts. But
try to get my wife on the show. I don't know what's gonna happen though. I'm gonna try my hardest.
Yeah. I don't know if we ever gonna get that. But I mean that one day, if they break out of their shells, we can have a conversation.
My wife is a comedian, man. I don't, she's a comedian.
Oh, so you might not want her on the show then. Like you get enough of that from us, man. You don't need another one.
Oh man. So hey man, let's wrap up. Get ready for, I know we got to get the kids to bed, man, catch the game for some folks. And, other folks got some work to do. Bilal, he driving safely home or whatnot, man. So who we got on here, man? Shout out to our manager, of course, always supporting us. What's going on? Hey, we are very proud of you, what you're doing, with what you're doing. And I know you'll put it out there when it's time. So we definitely appreciate you. Stephanie, my cuz, what's going on? And then we had Moses Smith. What's up, my brother? And then Chantel, Benjamin, what's going on, Chantel? It's been a minute.
Chantel, I think she's doing her thing too with the stocks and options as well. So and you're looking great, Chantel. Looking great.
Yeah,
keep working.
Sure. Beautiful family too.
Absolutely.
And that's all I got, bro. You got anything on your side?
Yeah, no, I'm looking at the same list you're on right now too. So I think you got everybody. But those of y'all that are tuned in to Facebook, I'm not connected to Facebook right now, so we appreciate you guys for tuning in as well too. Again, drop those topics, those ideas. Whether you're on YouTube or Facebook, we'll check those out, and we'll get them on for future shows as well.
Cool.
All right.
People in the comments, everybody watching, good night. It's good seeing y'all. Peace out, bros.